Hello, fellow Star Traders. Salute. This is Lord of Sin for Sin's Arcade. Welcome back to episode 7 of our Star Traders Frontiers mobile Let's Play, the Android Merchant run that we're currently doing. Let's go ahead and continue on. We are in version 3.0.11 now, and we have had some updates to help out as far as stability with the new, with the later eras, with the Yita, as well as some other things. Now, there's one thing I wanted to point out before we go any further. People pointed out that I need to be able to look up for an independent zone that we can go and try to sell these the explosives that we got last episode on. So first off, let's go ahead and look and see who needs to upgrade. I'll level them up here momentarily, but before we do that, let's go ahead and look at our cargo. We have plenty of time on our mission. Sorry, let me bounce around here. We have 1 year and 32 weeks, almost a year and a half to be able to get this done, completed. So we'll finish that up here very soon. But what I'd like to do first is go ahead and go back to our cargo, go to our stash locations in the bottom, right here on the bottom line, down at the very bottom, underneath where the icon is. It's underneath that, stash locations, and then we're going to go hit the waypoint for that and go pick up our explosives. Now the reason I'm doing that is because I want to show you, if you go to the Star Atlas and then you filter, let's look by independent and 4 jumps away. So within 4 jumps, all of the independent zones are right here. And what I want to do, and I already went and did this off camera, so what I'd like to do is point out, because there's the zone right here is where the explosives are at, inside of DeSola Lake. That's where we left them, so we're going to go pick those up. But scrolling down on this, after the filtering it out, I do show we have an Indie Mining that is 1 jump away in Cadonia. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and waypoint that one. Actually, we're not going to waypoint that one. Let's grab the stuff first, and then we can waypoint to that one. So let's navigate there. And we ran into a ship, which is a Kadar Zealot. And hold on, let me pull this over here. Hover over. We have 24 rep with Kadar, so we're good there. Let's go ahead. I apparently had hit the microphone a couple of times last episode, so my apologies. I'm trying to pay attention to where I'm holding my hands on the handset so that doesn't happen again. We're going to go ahead and, because they're a zealot, we're going to demand tribute from them and get a little extra money. It cost us maybe 1 rep, if that, so now their base disposition is very hostile, and we gained an additional 150. It's not really worth it to do that, but it is what it is. We didn't lose any reputation with them. We still kept the same reputation. That's not something you want to do until later on. Really, for being optimal. Let's go ahead and look at our people before we go any further. We're going to level him up. Now that he's in level 5 in Merchant, we're going to start leveling him up in Smuggler as well. And then we're going to go ahead and level up Genius, Officer Genius as well. Now, I remember, so let's go ahead and get her. Actually, I want to get her Doctor all the way up to level 8. So let's go ahead and train talents, and then I'll go back and follow up on the bodyguard. So, low blow. This is just in case we need to take her into combat anyway. Field surgery, treat wounded, medical ward. Let's see. Let's grab treat wounded, just because in case we need to in ship combat, because I want to prep us for ship combat even more than crew combat, if that makes sense at all. Now, carrying the explosives means that we're going to have a higher signature on the ship, which also means that we're going to probably have more ship encounters. Oh, I forgot to put the timer on. My apologies. Give me just a second. Let me do that really fast while this is going. Let's grab this. Grab our stash. Claim it. Before we even leave, I'm going to slide this over here. Look at that pretty background. I like that background. Go back to our ship Atlas. It's still on the same filter as we had before because the memory kept it, right? So we're going to go here, and now we're going to go to the one that I starred as Gold Star, this Indie Mining Zone. We're going to waypoint and then navigate directly from here. And I'm sorry, this episode's going to be a little longer. Oh, it's a Devoltos pirate, and we have 6 reputation with Devoltos, but I'm not going to surrender to looting because I want to be able to sell these explosives. So what we're going to do is take a look at their stuff. If you hover over or touch on it, we're going to have a little bit of a tougher time trying to get away. So we're going to take some damage. There's most assuredly going to be it. It may take 2 turns to escape from them. The first one I'm going to do is use our evasive maneuvers. That way you can see what it says on screen, plus 25%, plus 5% shield, plus 5% armor for next 3 turns. So it actually gives us a little bit of defense. Hopefully they don't hit us. And they do, and that one missed. Oh no, it hit, both of them hit. Okay, ouch. Now we're going to prop. My apologies. Sorry about that. I don't know what that is or why that... I know what it is, but I don't know why it... Oh no, this is not good. Come on, leave us alone. Let's see here. They're trying to rage change on us, so I guess we're going to have to attack. I don't like doing that, but... Oh, wow, we missed badly. Leave us alone. Yay, we got away. Okay, that's not good. Alright. How bad is I didn't look at the damage report on that. The one component is badly damaged. Alright, let's go over here to this Reichart zone and heal up really fast. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Oops. Alright. So the fuel is not very good. Heal. How long is the repairs going to take? 4 weeks, 3 days. Oof. Not good. Spice everybody up. And then pay. Somebody leveled up. That would be the Xlen. Which he told me how to actually properly pronounce his name. So it's Xlen, not Schlen. So Xlen it is. And we're going to give him... Let's see here. Look at those. Borders demolition, overclocked reactor. And let's discount. There we go. Because we're going to be starting to look at that anyway. We have 206,000 credits left, which hopefully we can change up here soon on. And we're going to try to navigate out. Where are we going for this? Oh, I forgot. I can't do that while we're in motion. Let's look really fast. Hollow Nebula, not Cadonia. Alright, well, either way, we're going to try to sell these and get some more money up, and then we'll finish the rest of the mission, because it's probably going to be another 2 jumps away from that. A military officer for Reichart. We're going to go ahead and retreat. Did not lose any reputation, so we're good to go there. I really don't, when I'm doing missions like this, I really don't want to carry a lot of cargo until I'm focusing specifically on trading, and the reason for that is just so that we deal with less ship encounters. Alright, so we did the jump pretty well. Hopefully it's not laggy. I had some audio lag there for a second. Okay, continue on. Merchant ships will be abundant in this quadrant due to the economic activity. So there was a rumor in this zone, or a quadrant, pardon me, that shows that that there's a lot of merchant activity going on. So we have we get 20,000 out of that. So cha-ching, we're up to 233 grand now, which is good. We're going to go back here to our mission, waypoint it, and then navigate it. Now you don't have to do it that way. I prefer to do it that way, just because I can navigate directly out. I could have done some extra orbital stuff after setting the waypoint if I wanted as well. Before I forget and then get confused as to why it is, let me go back to the Star Atlas, go to Filter, and just click on All. When I click on All, it resets the entire filter itself, so that way it stays there. Alright, we're going to pull this out, and we're going to keep going. So thank you guys all for your constant and support. I'm glad that you guys have enjoyed this series thus far. It's been a pleasure of mine to be able to help put it together for you. We are looking at Independent Pirate. Now, what we can do, if we really wanted to be bold, we could try to take them on and gain some reputation and some extra stuff to steal. Our range, the enemy's engine speed and agility outclass us. They're in a Solar Predator, which has a little bit better hull points than ours. Level 4 pirate versus our level 7 captain. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know if it's going to be worthwhile to do it. But we can try it anyway. I don't like to bribe indies because you don't have to. You can just retreat them. You're not going to lose any reputation with them whatsoever. So what I think we're just going to do, since we're already on a mission and a time scale on this, is, you know what, we're going to actually go ahead and fight them. We're going to take them on. So I want to see how well our crew does, and we gain some experience in the long run. So we're going to advance and fire both torpedoes. Because we're good. Alright, let's go ahead and use one of our evasive maneuvers so they can't touch us. Or hopefully can't hit us too much. It buffs our defense at least. And they're not really wanting to fight. So let's go ahead and fire off one of these. And nope, that's probably a better option in the long run. And let's get an elusive barrage. I can't even talk today. That prevents them from doing more range change, so they can't try to escape, since they picked the fight with the wrong people. Oh, now you want to advance. Alright, now that we're at range 2, we're going to fire everything we've got in that respect. It'll help. And we're going to choose our raking fire. Softening the target increases the damage of every additional hit. If the ship weapons hit, then this crippling attack causes negative 20% shield, negative 10% armor for the next 3 turns. Alright, so let's hope that actually hits. 1, 2, they hit us for a little bit of damage, but look at all those debuffs that are currently on their ship right now. They have electrical fires, elusive barrage, system blackout on the crew, raking fire, secondary explosions, guided fire against us, ruptured bulkheads of the ship, and they have additional radiation resistance with armored bulkheads too on their ship. But they're doing hurting a lot more than we are. Now, if you look at the weapons tab, in the right-hand corner, there's a little repeat button. So I just clicked on that. So now that actually chose the exact same weapons that I used last time. And we're going to heal anybody who needs to be healed aboard. If the ship combat is too fast, please let me know. I will slow it back down. I'm doing this for the sake of being able to have it on there. We're going to go ahead and get some boarding action going on. Alright, since this is our first boarding opportunity, we're going to take Officer Genius. Oh, one thing before I go too far into this. Come on, work with me here. If you click on that little arrow, it opens it up, and then you can scroll. There it is. You can scroll down to look at the card, and so you see what kind of weapons they have, as well as what armor they currently have, what skills they have, which is always good to have, and then their traits and any talents that they have too. Now, she doesn't currently have any combat or boarding talents. We didn't choose any yet for her, but this at least lets you know what those other options are for, and that helps you better choose your people who are going to be going in. Alright, so We Must Conquer is a soldier, so he's going to go in as well. We're going to send Sparta in too, Sparta with his big shotgun. And then we're going to choose our Pistolier, Talia, as the backup as well. So we're going to go ahead and go in and fight. Turn 1. This is Backline Leader, which buffs everybody. It buffs the entire team with plus 10% ranged accuracy, plus 10% damage, plus 10% armor, 25% to resist, debuffs for 3 turns. So we're going to go ahead and buff everybody here and take out, or try to take her out. There's that. Going to buff the Dueler Stance and take out that swordsman right there. Nice. Okay. Now I'm picking on the people who have the lowest health. That did not work. So let's pin her. Nice. And initiative is very important when you're doing combat like this. So you want to try not to use as many try not to use as many high-ranking skills as possible. So, for example, this one will use 10, or will cost 6 initiative, which is all she has left to be able to go. So we're going to try to take this Pistolier out, or at least pin the Pistolier. And now we're going to do a Roaring Barrels as well on this Pistolier, because they're going to do more damage than... There we go. Nice. Very nice. If the audio is too loud, which I hope it's not, then please let me know as well in the comments. I tried to keep the audio up a little bit higher this episode, because I noticed the last episode my voice was incredibly strong over the top. So by this first boarding opportunity, we now have a way to sabotage the ship, because we landed by their engines, by their void engine, or panic the enemy crew. Typically, I'm not going to try to damage the ship, because I'm not going to try to destroy them unless I have to, but we are going to sabotage, or crippling dread them, which gives them very nasty debuff. If we look at it here, the crippling dread gives them negative 15% accuracy, negative 15% defense, negative 10% range change, plus 10% morale damage for 4 turns. Per turn for 4 turns. So we're going to go ahead and rebuff our attacks here, as well as do any kind of a repair on the ship. Okay. And we're going to buff our defense again. And they don't want to take it. So we're at range 2. Let's go ahead and use this. And then move forward with our Twitch Surge. Just almost guarantee that we can get in. Because I figured we would have crippled them out by now, and it hasn't happened. Now, they only have 321 health left, as you can see on their side up here, on the right side. So what we're going to do is use this. I think that does. How much damage does that do? 65 to 115, and this does 100 to 140. Now, I do need to buff those up, but we're going to try to board at the same time. And one of 2 things is going to happen. Either A, they're going to get hurt really badly, or B, we're going to be able to board. Now, hopefully we can cripple them out, but I don't know for certain if that's going to go. Alright, let's go ahead and end turn. Alright, so we're going to take that same crew in, and they're going to get more experience. They did pretty well last time. We don't have a whole lot of fighters on board, so this is a benefit to do. And notice the entire team now, the opposing team is that the captain? No, that's the military officer. Okay. The opposing team is actually really badly hurt. So this is going to benefit us too, but we're going to go ahead and get backline leader going, as well as buff up the Pistolier. You don't have to do those buffs if you don't want to. I just like doing them because they actually help. And we're going to do this to see if we can take both of those out. We took one, hurt the other one pretty badly. Tactics Edge, since you need to go out. Bye-bye. Come on now. Let's take them out. They're the higher priority target. I probably should have hit both of them, but oh well. There's a morale break. Oh, really? You couldn't finish her off? There we go. Okay. So I know that this was not normally something we wanted to do. As far as, where are we at? The railgun? We're going to leave that alone too. Now we're just going to board them. 100. We're going to hit them one more time, see if we can do some more damage. We're just going to keep boarding them. Oh, not enough crewmen not enough surviving crew to man their battle stations, so they are done. Because because they are independent, stealing from indies does not affect our reputation. So we're going to take their fuel. We're going to take cargo. What do they have here? 4 units there. Yes, we're slightly thieves, but as other people like to say, independents are not really people in the per se. So it is what it is. Not going to hurt us in the long run. We're not going to destroy them, though. We're going to take a loot armory so that we can do that. And what loot armory does is it repaired 17% damage across one of our weapon components, our Imperator particle cannon, by 17%. So that fixed that. But we're not going to destroy them. We could and gain more money, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave them. The reason I'm not doing that is because it actually hurts your morale. It hurts the crew morale. You lose 100 morale across the crew every time you destroy an independent ship. You don't lose any reputation because indies don't track reputation. Ouch, that's not good. Additional 3 weeks and cost us some ouchies. Let's go over here and deal with that immediately. We probably could do some orbital procedures. Let's see how much time we have left. 1 year, 19 and 13 weeks. I can't read. Let's see if we can get a patrol in here. No. We're going to get a raiding pirate, aren't we? Yes, we will. I had a feeling we would. You know, what are we carrying? Yeah, you know what? You can have it. I don't care. It's fine. It's just easier to do it that way. We lose a little bit of morale, lost 25 morale across the board. That doesn't mean that every single crew member loses 25 morale. It just means that 25 morale loss is spread across all of your people. But this is a refinery, so we're going to refuel at sea, do some medic, repair, spice, and then pay our crew. One person leveled up. Let's see who that was. That would be Night Nomad. And Night Nomad needs more diplomat. Good to go. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on and finish the rest of this mission. I don't know what the timer is at. Let me take a look. About 3 minutes left on that. Oh, we do need to try to repair this, though. Crew danger. What was that? What did we get? Oh, faction defender. Completed 25 patrols, gained 300 experience, spread across 25 crew. Pretty nice. Let's see if we can do some... That'll work. I'll take that. 6 records, 2 sly crew members. Increase the rewards by 20%. So that'll help us out. And let's get rid of that time lost. An explorer. They're independent. We're just going to retreat. So we're still at -2 rep with Javat, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and do the mission first. Negotiate skill is 23 plus Captain's Wisdom of 11. Command skill of 30%, or 30, pardon me, and Captain's Charisma of 32, which is the option we're going to take, Commanding Air. That'll help us out. We should pass that with, here we go. We passed it with no problem. We gain an additional 41,500. And I forgot to hit the waypoint button, so let's do that. Mission. Waypoint there. Before we take off, though, we're going to refuel, medic, repair, spice people up, and pay. Nobody levels up this time around, but that's fine. And let's go ahead and leave. We have 13 rep with the loon. Alright, so there's that. Sumerian expense, Chimerian. 1 jump away. I hope that I've been able to show people some new things that they may not have known or learned how to use things around. Somebody just got hurt. 1 crew member has dangerously low health. Who is it? The red bars, if you look under, let's look under Night Nomad, for example. Level is the very top one. The HP is the health points. MP is morale points. So the red bar is the health, blue bar is the morale, and then the orange bar is the experience. But looking through here, who has dangerously low health? GameSack has low health, there it is. Kirnak Lumat. Low health, 29% of his health. Well, he should be perfectly, he's a navigator, he should be okay. Let's go ahead, we're only 1 jump away. We should be alright. Famous last words and all, right? Oh, look, it's a Reichart pirate. We're not carrying anything. So, we're going to go ahead and surrender to the looting. We get a little bit of morale loss, but other than that, we don't lose any reputation. Just let them do what they're going to do. Wait, what? The heck? What got broken? Okay. And that would be there. Let's go here and fix that. We can't heal up here, but we can still repair something at least. So fuel, no medic, 1 repair, pay wages, somebody leveled up. Someone leveled up. Oh, that's the captain among shadows did. Let's go ahead and train. And train in, let's get merchant up to 8 then, since we're already started there. Go to our talents. And we've got, all we have right now are currently merchant talents that we're working on. So let's grab a smuggler talent while we're here. That's a stealth test. Dubious handshake. There we go. When encountering a smuggler captain, a subtle greeting amongst criminals ends the encounter in a peaceful draw. 30% plus negotiation chance to learn a new rumor. So, for example, our negotiate currently is 19. If you look here, it's 9 and then a total of 19 overall because of our latent skill. So we're going to go ahead and grab that because that's basically a 49% chance that we'll learn a new rumor as well. So that's always beneficial to have, and that helps us as far as meeting other smugglers out in the void. All right, that's going to be the end of this episode. Again, this is episode 7. This is the Lord of Sin for Sin's Arcade saying thank you very much. If you've enjoyed it, please possibly leave me a like. It actually helps a lot more than you realize. And I will see you guys next time out in the void. Have a great day and happy gaming.